celebrating 150 years of Michigan history.
ProServe Television presents the second annual St. Patrick's Day special from Ireland. Irish magic, Irish music. Of all Irish magic, and there's a great deal of it, the purest and best is found in Irish music. For true magic is a thing of the heart, and no land has excelled for so long in singing and playing from the heart as this one. Welcome to Ireland.
Hello there, I'm Sean McGraw, and whether or not your ancestors hail from these parts as mine do, you'll find the next hour filled with a good time.
We'll hear the best of true Irish music played and sung right here on the soil of the Emerald Isle. From the renowned tenor Louis Brown to the pipes and the harp. From Irish traditional music played by James Galway and the Chieftains, and by Carlin's Draft, to rock and roll with the Subterraneans, plus we'll find out what kind of music Irish American VIPs like best. People like Senator Ted Kennedy, Secretary of the Navy John Lehman, Senator Pat Moynihan, novelist Mary Higgins Clark, former New York Governor Hugh Carey, former New York Yankees owner Michael Burke, Pittsburgh Steelers co-owner Tim Rooney, top executives Michael Gibbons and Dennis Long.
We hope you have as much fun watching as we've had putting this special program together for you. Enjoy. It seems like only yesterday on the seashore of Cape Cod, President Kennedy was telling me, Teddy, on a clear day you can see all the way to Ireland, and if the wind is right, you can even hear the Irish music. My grandfather, Honey Fitz, the mayor of Boston, must have sung Sweet Adeline 100,000 times. He was trying to make it Irish, he said. I've always loved the magic of Irish music. I love the songs and the ballads, the pipes and the harps and the soaring, eloquent voice of an Irish tenor. And few things on earth compare with the traditional Irish band.
Coming up next, a traditional band in a traditional Irish pub. Pull up a chair, pour yourself a pint, and settle in for a magnificent St. Patrick's Day experience.
Irish Magic, Irish Music is brought to you by Budweiser, the genuine article. Beechwood aged for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you.
This Bud's for all that you do.
It could be any time now. I'll call you back.
A friend is counting on you.
No, Bill had to leave. Can I help you? We need copies by 4:30.
I'll cover it for him.
Hey, Chester. Is this Bill's first?
Well,
Not a word.
You see a new beginning. Now is your finest inning. Your friends make it better by pulling together. You share the pride of winning. You make America work, and this Bud's for you.
Here's to you. Beechwood aged for that clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the king of beers.
Here he comes.
This Bud's for you.
Don't do it.
a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
R.D.
Goodbye, old paint.
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
Mako, state-of-the-art auto painting and body repair. High-tech, low prices keep Mako on top.
If they're saying, uh-oh, better get Mako. Melford, we've got spring fever. Shop with me and get low 3.9% financing on cash rebates up to $1,000. Just look at these fantastic deals. This 87 Taurus for $82.91, $158 per month. This 87 Escort for $53.70 or $93 per month. This 87 Tempo for $67.04 or $121 per month. Choose 3.9% financing on a $1,000 cash rebate. My spring fever prices can't be beat.
Melfar Ford, 10 Mile and Greenfield, Oak Park.
When someone mentions Irish music, the first thing that comes to mind for many people is traditional Irish music, the kind that you might find on many evenings in many of the pubs throughout Ireland. This is McCarthy's Pub in Feathered, County Tipperary, and tonight we're going to hear and see some local musicians as they play that traditional Irish music.
Take a fiddle, a guitar, a banjo, and an accordion. Add a pint or two. Mix well together in a pub crowded to overflowing. That's the recipe for this magic. Carlin's Draft with an Irish barn dance. If you notice a similarity to American bluegrass, you have the makings of a music historian. Bluegrass can be traced to the green grass of Ireland. You might also notice that this music is played without a smile. It's part of the tradition to let the instrument carry the emotion as well as the tune. We'll be back to McCarthy's before too long to hear a bit more.
Here's some music made to move. This is called set dancing. And if you ask an Irishman if it's like American square dancing, he'll tell you it is. Only better. Here now is the Slieve Glua in the Nire Valley.
This set of 4 couples is made up of kids from 8 to 14 years old. But set dancing, like square dancing, is for all ages. In Ireland, when it comes to music, everyone takes part. The old, the young, and the rest of us. Chances are that if you had been born in Ireland, you'd know this footwork by heart.
Well, both of my grandmothers were Kellys. One side of the family, Princess Grace's side, from Mayo, and my father's side, both from Dublin. I remember once with President Reagan at lunch about 4 years ago, we had a fine Irish tenor sing after lunch, And there were 50 of the great leaders of this country in that room, and every single one had tears rolling down their cheeks, not just because of the beauty of and the artistry, but because of the truths that the tenors bring out in their ballads.
When we return, tenor Louis Brown sings a ballad of his homeland.
Listen to the voice of John McCormick, sing the great ballads like Danny Boy and Rose and Picardy, and on through the years we've listened to great Irish vocalists, Bing Crosby as he came along, and Irish Americans have sung so well like Helen O'Connell, and today we're all tuned into James Galway and his music, so it's timeless Irish music, and all of us who are Irish love good music, and today we're experiencing the teachings of our mothers. Mother Ireland is our joy because she is music.
Dear Isle across the ocean, dear loving land of ours, may your days be sunny and your way off stars. Wide though we be scattered by eddy and dale or hill, all the love you gave to us we keep and cherish still. If you sigh, we hear you. If you weep, we weep. In your arms of gladness, our pulses leap. Ireland, Mother Ireland, let us navy fall. Ever shall we hold you, ever shall we hold you, dearest, dearest, best all.
We'll hear more from Louis Brown, including the great Irish classic, Danny Boy, sung right here at the James Joyce Tower outside Dublin.
My own recollections of Irish music go back to immigrant ballads as a child, where grandparents talked of the land they had left, often with a lot of, I think, fantasy and romance in their memories. But that sustained the immigrant during those early years. And then as I grew older, I think it was an interest in ballads, songs of independence, traditional music, Sean O'Riordan, for example. And then on, as my own children grew, to the prominence of Ireland in the rock scene with groups like the U2 that we all know so well today on the radio.
Obviously, what you see is not a huge concert arena or is it a sophisticated recording studio. What you see is a college hall in Maynooth. But after all, that's rock and roll. In particular, Irish rock and roll. And as in the tradition of all Irish music, it tells a story and has a message. The group that you're about to see, the Subterraneans, are unique in that they just happen to be the favorite group of Ireland's most renowned rock musicians, U2. The song is called Slum. It's just been released in Ireland, so sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy some really good rock music.
She was sitting by her window.
Fifth Avenue and St. Patrick's Cathedral have played a major role in keeping the Irish magic alive in New York. It's a tradition that goes back over 200 years ago, the Irish gathering on St. Patrick's Day and marching up Fifth Avenue. And as a boy, I marched in the parade, and I spent many years enjoying the parade with my family. And we still do it until this day, and to hear the Irish pipes links us with the old country and brings up warm memories of our rich Irish heritage and how wonderful it is to be Irish in America.
Ah, the Irish pipes. There's nothing like them. Except, of course, the Scottish pipes. The two get confused now and then, and for good reason. The Irish and the Scots share a common ancestry, and no one knows for sure who had the bagpipes first. But here's a rule of thumb. If an Irishman like Jerry Malone is playing the pipes in the Wicklow Hills outside Dublin, they're Irish pipes. Many thanks to Jerry Malone, a well-known Irish piper. In a short while, Jerry will play while we share an Ireland's love for the horse. Coming up next, a dance tune played to perfection on the Irish harp. Now that's magic you sure won't want to miss. Is the harp, and probably one of the best harp players in Ireland is Noreen O'Donoghue. Listen to the sound an angel makes.
Michael Burke, what is your favorite Irish music?
Well, of course, it should be Danny Boy, because that's the quintessential Irish song. But my own is On the Banks of My Own Lovely Lee, because it has a marvelous Irish lilt to it, and the lyrics are pleasant. It isn't full of gloom and sadness of parting, like many Irish songs are. And so I vote for On the Banks of My Own Lovely Lee.
When my heart
When I was just a lad here in Manhattan, the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which is the oldest of our public events in the United States, really, goes back before the Revolution. That great skirl was something, a sound out of a different world from, the Catholic masses, which were Roman and romantic and Mediterranean, and I sensed something different.
Coming up next, you'll hear the ancient haunting sound of a musical instrument unique to Ireland. And there's a great deal more music, magic, and good fun ahead. Enjoy it with us. County Kilkenny. And we're about to see and hear one of the oldest of the traditional Irish musical instruments, the uilleann pipes. Now, uilleann happens to mean elbow in Gaelic, and it's called that because the instrument is played by pressing the elbow against the side of the instrument, forcing air through the pipes. The uilleann pipes are cousin to the Scottish war pipes, and no one knows for sure which came first. But one thing we do know for sure is that you're about to hear something that you'll never hear anywhere else. The young lady who is going to play the instrument for us is Rosaleen Macaulay. She's 16 years old, and she's the All-Ireland champion. And she's going to play a little tune called the Shaskeen Reel. The pipes make a martial sort of music, and that's a tradition all unto itself. The Rock of Cashel in County Tipperary has witnessed many wars and battles fought amongst Irish kings throughout its history. There's another tradition in Irish music, the sad love song. Here's Carlin's draft with a very worthy example. You might want to keep a handkerchief handy in case you tear up easily.
In comes the train and the whole platform shakes. It stops with the shudder and the screaming of brakes. The parting has come and my weary soul aches. I'm leaving my Nancy O. And come a little closer. Lay your head upon my shoulder. Let me hold you one more time before the whistle blows. My suitcase is lifted and stood on the train, and 1,000 regrets whirl around in my brain. The ache in my heart is a black sea of pain. I'm leaving my Nancy O. And you stand there so calmly, so lovely to see, and the look in shoulder and let me hold you one more time before the whistle blows. And come a little closer, lay your head upon my shoulder and let me hold you one more time before the whistle blows.
A lot of people say that the pace of Irish life is slow, but just like the music, it varies. And there's not a better example than the Irish sport of hurling. We may complain in America that our sports seasons overlap, but here in Ireland, they've managed to combine them all into one sport. It's got the best of American football, baseball, soccer, and hockey, and it's just as fast and as vigorous as an Irish jig.
The pace of Irish music does vary, and we'll not stand in its way. Here's Louis Brown with another sad love song.
In the far fields of India, mid war's dreadful thunder, her voice was a comfort and solace to me, but the grim hand of death has now rent us asunder, and I'm lonely tonight for my rose of Trally. She was lovely and fair as the rose of the summer, yet was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever beaming that made me love Mary. The rose of Trally.
Well, there's a lot of Irish music that is good in America, and two particular groups that I find very interesting is Louis Brown and the Chieftains. And one of the nice things about St. Patrick's Day is it gives you an opportunity of seeing these people where the rest of the year you don't.
In Kilmainham, outside Dublin, you'll find the Royal Hospital, an architectural work of art. Built between the years 1680 and 82 by the Duke of Ormond for veteran soldiers, it houses original paintings of Charles II, William and Mary, and of course the Duke himself. We'll venture inside where the Chieftains are tuning up to play a number with James Galway on flute. A musical work of art. Coming up next. If that's not magic, then there's no such thing. We'd like to thank the Chieftains and James Galway for their special appearance. There aren't many places in the world where the horse is loved as dearly as here in Ireland. Let's listen again to the music of Jerry Malone while we take a look at that eternal passion. Come on, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
I was raised in an Irish household. My mother came from Mayo and my father from Donegal. Music was a part of our everyday life. That extended into my adult life here at Anheuser-Busch in St. Louis. Why, we even named that large Clydesdale Shamrock. My favorite piece of music is Galway Bay.
If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, and maybe at the closing of your day, you will sit and watch the moon rise over Clydesdale and see the sun go down on Galway Bay. And if there's going to be a life hereafter, and somehow I am sure there's going to be, I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in that dear land across the Irish
At the National Concert Hall in Dublin, Ireland's universal love for music is proudly displayed to the whole world. The greatest Philharmonic orchestras, national operas, and soloists have all performed here in this monument to a musical people. But the Irish have always been most taken with music for the masses. Let's go back one more time to McCarthy's Pub and Carlin's Draft. Here is Walk a While.
Another Sunday ringing on the bell. Here comes your own dear child, another tale to tell. Walk a while, walk a while, walk a while with me. Or we walk together along, better we'll agree. We'll agree. Bring along the brewer's head, bring the cuckoo tree. Bring your lady mother along and keep us company. Walk a while, walk a while, walk a while with me. Or we walk together on, better we'll agree. We'll agree.
Went to the hop shop,
See it on the shelf.
buy a little small yoke, bought it for myself.
Walk a while, walk a while, walk a while with me. The more we walk together along, the better we'll agree. We'll agree. 2 miles down the road, Henry Tompkins' wife. 3 miles down the road, he's running for his life. Walk a while, walk a while, walk a while with me. The more we walk together along, the better we'll agree. We'll agree. Walk a while, walk a while.
I don't suppose anyone can have a drop of Irish blood or any feelings at all, for that matter, and not be moved by the great Irish ballads. And in my estimation, Danny Boy is the great Irish ballad. It's a song that always grips me and reminds me of the important things in life. To hear a great Irish tenor like Louis Brown sing that song would make my St. Patrick's Day complete.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen.
Of course, I'm an Irish Catholic girl from the Bronx, and I've been raised on the Irish music, and it's my heart music. But I think what really strikes me the most is I was a senior in high school, and my brother had just died in service, and someone was singing Danny Boy in school, and I started to weep, and kids do not want to be seen crying, so I slipped away, and Mother Superior slipped after me, and she said, Mary, I know just what you mean, because she said, your brother Joseph, I know you've just heard that he has died in service, and she said, I've just heard my nephew Danny died. So we held hands and listened as that lovely voice sang those beautiful lyrics, Danny Boy.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses fallen. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, for when the valley's hushed and white with snow, 'tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And when ye come and all the flowers are dying, and I am dead as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I shall hear the soft flute tread above me. Then all my grief will over sweet harmony. And you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to
This program is dedicated to the Irish magic of our good friend and associate, Michael Berg.
We're glad that you could join us for a taste of Irish magic in Irish music. Have a very happy St. Patrick's Day.
Irish Magic, Irish Music has been brought to you by Budweiser, the genuine article. Beechwood aged for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you.
We'll agree. Went to the hop shop, see it on the shelf. Buy a little small yoke, bought it for myself. Walk a while, walk a while, walk a while with me. The more we walk together, Lord, the better we'll agree. We'll agree. 2 miles down the road, Henry Tompkins' wife. 3 miles down the road, he's running for his life. Walk a while, walk a while, walk a while with me. The more we walk together, Lord, the better we'll agree. We'll agree. Walk a while, walk a while, walk a while with me. The more we walk together, Lord, the better we'll agree. We'll agree.
Irish magic, Irish music. A